New year, who dis? Welcome to the channel in a fresh new year, 2023, the year of who gives a f. Every single year, I'm just going to speak for myself, gives myself and all these new promises. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to become this, I'm going to become that, and I never do. So this year, it's the year of the it. Taking no prisoners, including myself, and just be myself, even though I'm still trying to find myself. I've been on a journey of self-discovery for the last, well, years and years and years, but mainly in the last year, been really hard on it. Doing Emma's headed, I'm sure, but she sticks by me, she supports it and understands. I'm doing really well. One of the most difficult things for me is the YouTube side of it, where you have to have a YouTube, not exactly a YouTube personality, but it's like a TV. Imagine like all these actors that do TV shows. You know, they do a certain way on TV, then behind the scenes, they're just them. That's the hardest part for me about YouTube. It's having to dumb things down a little bit in order to put it out. I'm not a bad person, but I do find humour and opportunity in things that are, you know, frowned upon. But anyway, I've got workout plans, I've got diet plans, I've quit smoking on the run up to New Year, finished my tobacco around about 2 weeks before Christmas, and then I went onto the vape and said once the vape's done. So that's done, no more smoking, no more vaping, no more nothing like that. I've been and brought myself some new shaker bottles. I've got myself a little gym routine ready. So new year, new me and all that, but it's not new me. I'm still going to be the same me, just with some improvements. I think unless you are at complete rock bottom, you've lost everything, you've completely messed up, then new year, new me probably isn't the best example. But if you've got nothing left, new year, new me is fantastic. And I've had to do new year, new me without even it being a new year before. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is take grip of the new year, use it as a beginning setting stone in order to make the changes. That's what I do. I like the fact it's a fresh year. I don't necessarily mean it's going to be a new year, new me. It's just going to be a new year, which gives me a year to track the progress of the things that I want to do. Does that make sense? I'm awesome. I don't need to be a new me. I just need to be an improved me, a better me. And what I mean by that is I do recognise that I have flaws, my own personal flaws. Anyway, let's crack on. Let's take a look at some sales that I've got going out for the weird period between Christmas and New Year. I've already shipped out the Christmas stuff. This is like the, I think they call it, Emma showed me, they call it Twixmas? No. Yeah, Twixmas. What a stupid word. Apparently it's an old English word for in between, like betwixt was between. So Christmas, betwixtmas, I don't know. Anyway, let's have a look. I do take notice of my analytics, and I can see that whenever I roll through them like this, everybody drops off. So let's try a little different way, shall we? For £34 plus £2.99 postage, we have this Kingdom set here, which the person actually messaged me when they bought it and said, please can you hold on to it for like a week and a half or something, because I'm not going to be there. Luckily for them, luckily for me, and luckily for them, it already fell inside the bank holiday. Otherwise I would have sent them a dodgy message saying, what, my storage fees? What, my storage, man? No, I'm actually going to get that out later. This is what it looks like. It's like a play set type thing, some play figures. I think 97, I think, or 2001, so I can't remember. But there's like bits and pieces. Lots of it were broken, as you can see. Excuse my manky nail. Oh, that's another part of my New Year's resolutions. I'm actually not biting my nails. That's a New Year, new part of me type thing. Actually, believe it or not, you wouldn't understand. You probably, I don't know. People think if you do YouTube, this can't be true, but I actually suffer quite, not suffer. I have a underlying anxiety problem, which I have been identifying, working on, understanding. That's why I bite my nails. Bit my nails. I'm 35 years old now. I've bit my nails the whole life. So I've got this nail biting stuff, which I actually don't mind the taste of, which is very annoying. Anyway, I digress. Then we have from in this one, a Jellycat sold for £20 plus £2.99 postage. I've been adding postage back to my stuff again because I'm sick of these people. This is not Amazon. Next sale, a Apetech Hyperpen 6000 sold for £12 plus free. Oh, you're lucky I didn't manage to put the postage on that one. You sneak. £12. Part of a big bundle that I bought from an auction. Doesn't owe me anything now. Next up is a pair of Grenson hand-stitched lace-up shoes, which sold for £40 plus postage. Not too terrible. think it's those ones. Got a red bottom on. Red bottom, some Louboutins. Yeah, that's them. Sweet, 40 quid. In box D, antique pinned bone and ebony dominoes, £15 plus postage. Paid £5 for a big bundle of stuff from the auction. I've sold some of it off now, so profit pure. Back into the box, we have some Hugo Boss trainers, which will be 1, 2, these. Big marks on the sides, look. This is a shame. I think I paid like 6 quid for these. But I didn't realise they were that marked up. There's a big scuff down here somewhere as well. There it is. £22 plus postage. Should have been more, but it is what it is. We're down to the last box of these now. Picked up loads of these from a car boot sale, if you remember. Just a large letter fodder. Get out then. Get out! Large letter, pack of batteries. £2.80, free postage. Cost me £1.05 to send. Make about 90p to £1.10 after fees, I think. Well, then we have this little box here. Pokemon Omega Ruby. Sold for £35 plus postage. Cart only. Paid 25 quid from a bundle from my mate. Had no idea what things were worth in there. Done okay. Then we have a Gap multicolour Fairole jumper. Sold for £20. Owes me a couple of quid. I'm not going to get it out of the box because I can't be bothered. Where is it? Okay, there it is. So next up is this, again, an auction buy. Everybody's seen this before, the Book of Spells. It's all in there. The wand, the book, the camera. The wand looks brand new. Decided to sell it all together. Look at them old Argos. I think it's Argos. Decided to sell it all together and got £32. Oh, free postage. You got lucky on that one. Owes me a £5. Then we have another cart. Pokemon Soul Silver. This sold for £46 and postage. Get in there, boy. You can't get past me. Little tip with Soul Silver, because there's lots of fakes out there. One good way of verifying the authenticity of the cart is this little trick here. I'll show you. If you notice here, that's my iPad behind there. I'm shining the light into the cart. There's the cart with no light. Cart with light. Shines through as like this little red burgundy kind of colour. Just a way of authenticating the cart. Next up is a little bundle of software, which I am glad to get rid of because it's taken up too much room. I bought this ages ago, thinking it was going to be worth a hell of a lot more than it was, but it's not. I sold it all for, what did I sell it for? £8, I think. £8. Free postage. Ooh. I'm trying to find the next order, but I cannot find it anywhere. It's a Jellycat jingly jangly. Oh, do you know what? Jingly jangly horse. There it is. Well, I've absolutely trashed the place today. They've got shoes, everything. Jingly jangly horse. Dingly dangly horse. £9 plus postage. Sweet. Okay, then we have some scales. These have sold for £20. Free postage. Owe me quid. Jumble sale, I think. Lovely, lovely. North Face jacket. It's up there. I'll get it later. 45 quid. Paid like 5 quid. And a Le Creuset pan. Sold for £20. I forgot to put postage onto that one. So that's going to cost me like 6 quid to post as well. Pissed. Oh well. So that's not a terrible amount of sales, is it? A few hundred quid, I should imagine, just there. 30, 50, 60. Yeah, a few £100 from the in-betwixt area of Christmas thing. Drop the new light. Let me show you. These Brum's head for storage. Look, you know I love my lights. Change it all about. The whole community is going to be getting on these soon. So just remember, I am the I'm the trendsetter. Lots of things that I do that people go and copy, which is fine. Look at that fade. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I think I like the red though. Missed. Anyway. Brum Reseller, obviously. Trashed the unit, I've trashed it. Oh, I've got some other things that are going out as well. I forgot nearly. Let me close that up. When I bought myself some new shakers and bottles yesterday, you know, because can't start fresh if you haven't got fresh things. I bought a Kicker's watch. Does anybody remember it? Well, I sold it to somebody who follows the channel and the Instagram page. Link is in the description down below. Do not forget to come over and follow the journey over there too. She paid £20, so thank you very much, mate. I appreciate it. Lovely jubbly. And then we have going out a massive bundle. Let me put... I've trashed this place. We've got a massive bundle of stuff going out. This is actually a Mega Drive that I've sold. You need to get hold of me and let me know your address and stuff. But that's just packed up, ready to go. I'm waiting. He did ask me to send it in the new year. So I'll give you a proper shout out again when that's on its way. But we have 30 odd kilos of clothing going out to the one, the only Project Games. Matt's bought another bundle of clothing off me. £215 all in. It's cost me about 20 quid to post. So I'll make about 180, £190. It's all cost me way much more than that. You know, there's stuff in that's cost me £4 or £5 a piece. Some pieces would cost me 6 quid. It is what it is. I just cleared stuff out now. I think it works out. He's paying about £3.33 recurring, per piece. It's got some good bits in there. I appreciate it. They're going to come and pick up the bundle. Parcel Force will pick it up tomorrow, I believe. So I've got to wait in until they turn up. What a bastard. But it is what it is. But Matt, massively appreciate that. Matt is now the #1 clothing reseller in the world. Any questions, ask Matt. Instagram? Well, everyone knows his Instagram by now. It's Project Games. Big man in the game. But I appreciate it. I better tidy this place up quickly. And oh, Jesus. Parcels. Done. Apart from the playset and the saucepan. And I haven't even pointed to them. They're not even anywhere near there. But I'll do those in a minute. I've cleaned up-ish. I'll get these parcels in the parcel shop ASAP. It is a new year, new us, new me, new you, new everything, goals, all that stuff. I've got things that I've set in place that I want to get done. Personal things like fitness, etc, etc. I've got no issue telling you about. But when it comes to business, I've got to keep that to myself. It's not a secret. It's just hold myself accountable instead of feeling like I need to do things to show other people what's going on. Does that make sense? Because no, I love you all to pieces and I genuinely mean that. I don't care what you think of me regarding business or whether I'm successful or not. I don't just mean you, anyone. I don't care what anyone thinks of me. The only person that I care about who thinks anything of me is myself. And that is a new thing because I never used to care what I think about myself either. So I've gone through a lot of learning in the last 12 months and everybody around me, I love you all, I respect you all. But what you think of me doesn't matter. So what I'm trying to say is I don't need to share these things with you all for some sort of validation. I guess what I'm trying to say is do things for you. All right, if you're going to take this new year as a fresh start, a fresh starting point for you to track progress on things that you do, use it, do it for you. Because at the end of the day, when you're not posting things on Instagram or YouTube or social media and you're not posting about what you're doing and all these types of things, the only person that you come home to is yourself and you are the person in the mirror. So you're the person who's accountable to yourself. I don't even know if what I've said makes any sense, but it does in my head. Have a great new year. Enjoy it, whatever you do. I hope you smash any goals that you have, personal or public, and you become the best version of yourself and just absolutely annihilate everything that you want to do. You can do it. Please do consider subscribing and liking the video because likes are free and you might as well spend everything you've got in the bank. Love you, bye.